Good afternoon. Welcome to the court's first virtual swearing-in ceremonies. Please keep your audio muted throughout the ceremony. We ask that you keep your audio muted when the oath is administered as well. If you wish to follow the speaker, you may want to set your view to speaker view. Please note that because we are broadcasting, there will be pauses to allow for the lag time between the live event and the broadcast. Ms. Marie Robertson, Acting Chief Deputy Clerk of the Court of Appeals, will offer opening remarks. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dade. Good afternoon and congratulations. On behalf of the Clerk of the Court, Julio Castillo, and the entire Court of Appeals, I welcome all of the applicants, your families, and your friends. You've been through a lot in the past year, more than your colleagues who joined the bar at other times. We thank you for bearing with us over the past several months and commend you for your perseverance. One note about the oath you will take shortly. I will use the word swear. If you object to that word for religious reasons, please simply say affirm. And please remember to mute your microphones. Again, congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Robertson. The courtroom clerk will now open the courtroom.
All persons having business before the Honorable Associate Judge, now residing over the District of Columbia Court of Appeals, draw near and give your attention. God save the United States and this honorable court. This honorable court is now in session. Please come to order.
Honorable Judge Stephen Glickman will offer introductory remarks.
Thank you, and good afternoon. I am Associate Judge Glickman of the District of Columbia Court of Appeals. I am pleased now to welcome some 200 prospective new members of the bar of our court, and also their friends and family members, to this part of the first virtual bar admission ceremonies in the court's history. Of course, we all know that we are conducting these ceremonies remotely rather than in person because the COVID-19 pandemic compels us to do it this way, just as the pandemic compelled this court to make all sorts of adjustments to enable you to take the bar exam remotely, or in some cases otherwise take steps to be admitted. For those who took the remote bar exam under the difficult circumstances that we were all encountering, allow me to congratulate you on your achievement. Terrible and disruptive as the pandemic is, though, and I will have a little more to say about that later, your admission to our bar is still an event to celebrate. You know, unlike in most other judicial proceedings, in this one, there will be no defeated parties and no losers. Everyone whose case is before us today can expect to be a prevailing party. And hopefully that is a good omen for the future of our community. Let us turn now to the motion for your admission to our bar, which I understand will be made by Ms. Omolola Oluyemi, Special Assistant to the Clerk of our Court, who is herself a member of our bar. Ms. Oluyemi.
Good afternoon, Judge Glickman.
Hello.
On behalf of the Committee on Admissions of the District of Columbia Court of Appeals, I, Omolola Oluyemi Esquire, Special Assistant to the Clerk of the Court, move the admission to the bar of this court the applicant whose names appear on the attached list. They have satisfied the requirements for admission to the bar of this court. On behalf of the Committee on Admissions, I certify to the court that these applicants possess the necessary qualifications for admission to the bar. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Oluyemi. Now, I have already read and considered the motion for admission, and I want to say I know that the Committee on Admissions has devoted a tremendous amount of time and effort to reviewing and approving your applications, a task that seriously was complicated by the circumstances and pressures of the pandemic. The court is very grateful for the admissions committee's dedicated service, and I trust everyone here is too. So all is in good order, and I can say that I am pleased to grant the motion to admit this group of candidates to the bar of the district court. I will now recognize Ms. Robinson, the acting Chief Deputy Clerk of the court, to administer the oath.
Thank you, Judge Glickman. In person, we all stand for this part of the ceremony. Today, you may sit or stand as you wish. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Kai Stewart,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that as a member of the bar of this court, I will demean myself uprightly and according to law. And that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America. Congratulations.
That I will support the Constitution of the United States of America.
Thank you, Ms. Robertson, and congratulations to you all. Judge Glickman will now give judicial remarks.
Thank you, and thank you, Ms. Robertson. I'll add my congratulations and a warm welcome to the newest members of our bar. Before we adjourn, I wish to say a few words about what it means to be joining the District of Columbia Bar at this particular time and the obligations that entails. I like to think the court has gone out of its way at this time to accommodate your needs, and that you will bear that in mind and reward our confidence in you by doing what I'm about to ask. Admission to our bar is a time to dedicate and rededicate yourselves to the ideals of the legal profession. This is a bar with a special character, the hallmark of which is the bar's longstanding commitment to providing pro bono legal services to those in need. As I'm sure you know, this is a duty enshrined in our rules of professional conduct. In joining our bar, you are accepting the ethical responsibility and making the personal commitment to continue this proud tradition, every one of you. Even in normal times, the need in our community for our lawyers to join in offering pro bono legal aid is great. I'm sure you know that too. Because even in normal times, there are many, many thousands of DC residents in dire straits, in poverty or crisis, who are unable to afford or obtain the legal counsel they need to stave off disaster and obtain justice. We see the folks in these straits daily in our courts. But of course, these are not normal times, and it is going to be a while before normal times return. The severe, harmful, lasting impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic on the health, welfare, employment, and finances of our populace cannot be understated. And they make the need for volunteer legal assistance to the less fortunate members of our community all the more widespread and urgent. So, having met your need by granting you membership in our bar, we now must call upon each of you to participate in lending your legal assistance to those less fortunate in our community in their time of need. Our aspiration, a relatively modest one, reflected in Rule 6.1 of the Rules of Professional Conduct, is for all DC lawyers to provide at least 50 hours of pro bono legal services each year. I assure you, there are myriad opportunities for you to do this. And I promise you that if you enthusiastically seize those opportunities, you will find it most fulfilling. You will make invaluable contributions to this community and the administration of justice, and you will inspire others to do the same. I will leave you with this thought. On our website, this court maintains a public honor roll identifying by name the thousands, literally thousands, of attorneys who each year have met that public service challenge. We are deeply moved by their commitment and tremendously proud of them. A year from now, I hope I can visit the court's website with the list I have of this afternoon's new admittees, some 200 of you, as I said, and find every one of your names in the honorary roster. What a tribute that will be to you. So I will thank you in advance for answering the call. Congratulations again, and welcome to our bar. The court may adjourn.
The court is now adjourned.
Congratulations.
Welcome, congratulations.